So we've all rested up, identified a whole lot of items, organized everything so we can sell it later when our reputation is... our reputation is not that awful right now. I'm pretty sure it will be... hopefully we'll get it to 8 or maybe 9 or 10 sometime. Then we get the best deals. So then we sell the whole lot of it and get solidly rich. For now we are going to get some cool items. As I said, we need an item strength for TX here. And here we are going to meet a little boy who wants to ask us for some help. Please, might I have you a moment? My name is Farsi, and I have heard you sometimes help those in need. For a fee, of course. Yes, for a fee, yes, we do that. We're heroes for hire, like Luke Cage. No. Yes? Yeah, solid. I lose track of time. Please. Oh, that's not Skizny's voice. It would be creepy if it's a little boy with Skizny's voice. Please, would you meet my guardian at the house? My guardian will reveal the nature of the job once we arrive. Please, it's a matter of life and death. Prove your intention. I want God up front before I take a step in your direction. I have naught to offer now, but my guardian will arrange payment for a handsome fee, I'm sure. Please, you'll have to trust my good intent. Fine, lead on, small child. But if you're not a demon in disguise, I don't know what we'll do. We'll ask more money, probably. Oh, excellent. I may yet repair the damage I have caused. This way, I show you to my house where my master is staying. Might wonder, why am I giving him such a weird kind of accent? Well, he is named Farsi, and when you meet his, what I believe is to be, he says master, but I think it's just his father, or adopted father, you'll get why I give him that weird accent.
There is nothing I can do. But I must do something. It is a risk. And risk is everything.
See what I mean? First, see. Who have you brought here? I told you I must be alone with my thoughts. Your thoughts know as I do, and there's no denying it. We need outside help to fix what's done. And talk amongst the alley is that this group is maybe effective as any we could hope for. You'll tell me later how you know in what alleys to learn such things. For now, however, you are correct. We are in need of assistance, and none of the clergy must know. Greetings to you all. I am Lord Priest Tremaine Baldur, a humble servant of our smiling Lady Timora. My request of you is an odd and very dangerous one. I will not hold you to it if you deem it too extreme. I would have you enter the Water Queen's house and retrieve my son's body. He and Farsi sought to indulge their restless nature by sneaking into her place, and a high price was paid. We thought it was would be exciting, causing mischief among the Umberlee's underlings. Only it was not so much fun when we were caught. We both ran. I got away. Casson didn't. They killed him, and we sought to escape. Our sentence for a simple prank. But trespassing on holy ground, whatever the theft, is no small crime. You must bring his body to me, that I may restore his life to him. If you can retrieve him, I will reward you, whether I am able to revive him or not. What say you? I would know what payment I expect. I'll not take a task worth knowing what it's worth. My position in the temple does not allow me for stockpiling great wealth, but many adventurers before you have made tidings in exchange for our blessings. I can offer a meager amount of gold, but I will, but will better that with a what a weird sentence. That with a magic item gifted to me by one said group. I hope this will suffice. Magic or no, I should require more than meager amount of gold. Certainly, if any adventurers give so much, there's ample coin in your child's holding. Make that mine and we have a deal. I'll not compound my worries by taking out the temple coffers. It's an affront to even suggest such a thing. Had I required mercenary thinking, we'd be hired mercenaries. Fast, escort these miser out.
Please help. 'Tis a wasted life at stake.
I realize that your meeting did not go exceptionally well, but please reconsider. If you were to deliver Carson's body here within a 10 days, I'm sure the original offer would still stand. I implore you, there's no other solution for him for us. Okay.
What would you have me do?
Man, people barely agreed. Not Scar! Scar is an awesome dude! He just gives you more money! When you ask for more money, he not only gives you more money, but he gives you more money than you ask for. Scar is awesome. These guys are assholes. Still, we'll indeed try to make whatever we get from it, because I know the reward actually is pretty good. They have a pretty good magical item that they give. So let's head to the docks.
Who
The
you
city
are,
is a
no, not
beautiful
I.
place. So full of the gullible and stupid.
By Bearvan! It cannot be! Either I've been driven mad in addition to all my other ailments, or Bearvan himself must have bestowed the greatest blessing upon me. Tiliax! Is that really you?
TX demands that you stop slobbering in his face, slave! Stand aside! TX will tolerate you no impediment to his passage. TX? What are you blathering about, boy? Come with me! You're the only chance I get to get these blasted bounty hunters off my tail. Who are you? Who are you? We have places to be and you're making no sense. I don't know who you are, young man, but I don't have time for this. The ones hunting me are in this very city, and this boy is my only hope. The one you're calling Tiax is my former apprentice. His real name is Teliax. Unless he comes with me to prove that he's still alive, I'm done for. I'll be dragged back to Arm and hung like a common criminal for a crime I didn't even commit. And I can't escape the Los Angeles Underground, a maximum security stockade to the Los Angeles Underground, to survive as a soldier of fortune. I'm too small for that. It wasn't a small guy in the A-team. Yeah, good idea. You have to make time, old man. I won't have you taking away my companion without explaining yourself. But, yeah, very well. I will explain myself, but afterwards I beg you to aid me. My name is Belgin, known as Belgin the Wanderer, priest of Bearvan, Wild Wanderer. This gnome that you know as Tiax is actually named Tiliax. He is a privileged son of an Athkatlan noble merchant, but his privilege landed him in a bit of trouble. You may have noted young Tiliax's thieving skills. Well, for no other reason than his own boredom, he just happened to try and develop those skills along the Athkatlan docks. What a tongue twister. Which just happened to have upset the Shadow Thieves, one of the most powerful organizations in the city. They demanded he join their organization or die. So his father turned to me to help tutor him in the ways of my god and get him out of the city. I had no idea what a trial I was in for. Bah! This tale is fanciful nonsense! Tix was born from Cyric himself, unleashed upon the world to bend it to his will and bring fear into the hearts of his enemies. Tix has no use for merchants and their useless trinkets, nor does he fear any petty thieves. Away with you, old man! Lest you join the long list of the list who will pay when Tx rules all!
change the name and add a healthy dose of insanity, and the personality apparently remains the same, alas. This little brat was the most obnoxious apprentice I ever tutored. He was arrogant, whiny, spoiled. None of our travelling accommodations or rations were ever up to his standards. He addressed me as commoner and routinely reminded me how inferior I was to him due to my lack of wealth. By the end, I was feeling the sore temptation to wring his scrawny little neck myself, though thank Beervan it never came to that. As we travelled with a caravan, we were ambushed by bandits and I escaped. Tiliex didn't, so I naturally assumed they killed him. Tiliex stopped by mere bandits? Bah! What stupidity! Tiliex thinks you've been driven mad, old man. Tiliex is having a hard time remembering. Bandits? Sirik? Tiliex remembers the Black Altar. Apparently something is seeping through that thick head of his. I don't know what happened after the bandits attacked, but as you might suspect, I wasn't too keen on taking them on single-handedly, even if I was more fond of the lad. I am a man of humble means, so I moved on with my life. Unfortunately, Teliex's father didn't move on with his. Knowing his son's rather grating personality, he dispatched bounty hunters to capture me for Teliex's murder. They wish to bring me back to Arm for a sham trial, no doubt. Afterwards, they'll hang me. I did nothing wrong. Yet I doubt anything I could say would ever be believed. I've been forced to run from this group, and they've been nipping at my heels for months now. Please, you must help me. Wanted, eh? How much will you give us just to keep your little secret? Oh, of course. I'll pay you over 500 for your silence right now, and 2,000 more if you help me clear my name. Please just go to the Braden Star Tavern. Beervan has revealed to me that they are staying there, planning to scour the city for me. Hurry, I beg you. I'll be at the Helm and Cloak once you've convinced them with your payment. Give us 500 gold now and we'll think about it. Here's all I have right now. I will go and get the rest. I'll be at the Helm and Cloak awaiting your word. Devious Skizni. A game within a game, perhaps. I could have just stolen his gold, you know. Too much talk for too little gold. Let's go get the hunter's money and then come back and get more of this rabbit's coin. Silly dwarf, he has no more gold. Look at his clothes. How he turned white at Skizny's play. Although it might not hurt to find out if he has any more, I suppose. A text box double cross. Excellent. This simian is trainable after all. Perhaps I can mold him to my own advantage. Ah! This is pointless and distracting. If we must meet with these hunters, let us do so quickly. So another job for Tiax. His friend. And we did get scam 500 gold coins already out of him, which is nice. That's a solid almost a solid resurrection for a party member's inevitable death. But first, let's continue with our job to the Water Queen's house. Now, I am going to try something rather radical that I never tried much before. Let's see, let's speak with her. The High Priestess, she should have
The Witch Queen brooks no insolence.
That's weird.
The Bitch Queen brooks no insolence.
I should have the option to just get the body from her. But apparently I can't, because I summoned her too early or something.
The Bitch Queen
Brooks no insolence.
Well, then we'll immediately move along with
Oh,
my
I
plan,
feel
since it
so,
seems to be the
if
only
that's
option
your
I have.
desire.
I'm going to quick save here. I think we can just pickpocket. Does she have the body? Let's kill her, see if we got the, even has the body on her.
now?
I don't want to talk.
Hurry up!
Oh, this will be fun.
Yes, dear.
Let's see, what does
That's
she
your
have?
desire.
Oh yes, she has the body. A gear scroll. That's something for later, I
Go
think.
to someone else. I need an ass.
Oh well, we'll solve it like this and just slaughter the Umberline house.
Eat steel, scum.
Your worthless lives end
Scum.
here.
That does present a problem, I think. Like, what did we loot? A Genius removal scroll. No, that actually... that works fine, I think.
Your wish?
Apparently, since it's an evil
Hurry up!
temple, no one cares.
All right, all right.
You can carry a child's body? No. Let's give it to... Skizni, fine.
What would you have me do? Your wish?
I got the body.
Well,
Not very diplomatic, but it'll do.
if you insist.
Let me think. Yeah, we were going to get the strength item next, which is in this area, so we'll head straight there. Down the docks. Maybe we'll go do some sailing. Oh, the pirate I was meant to be. Trim the sails and roam the sea. Sadly, no, you can't really sail in this game. Well, there is a sailing moment in between chapters. Might come across later. But what we are going to do, we are going to get on the ship.
You're a long-tongued lout, ain't you?
Shut up, you insult me. Aye there, young one. How be this fine day? Come for a stroll along the docks, have ye? Better place for thinking there cannot be. Many the time I've walked these rails and boards, and me cares just to wash away. By the gums. By gums, what a weird creed that is. Have you lived here your whole life? Not yet! yeah, not yet, I says. You asked if I had lived here my whole life, and I says not yet. And I can still make him laugh, bar gums. That joke used to have the boys on the deck rolling around and like flounders flopping on the poop deck. Of course, they stopped laughing so much after a few years back after when they heard it for the 1,000th times. Come to think of it, you're not laughing at all either. I'll just go stand over there for a while. This town is filled with idiots, idiots and fools, like Edwin says. He was absolutely correct in that instance. So this is the ship. We are going to be boarding, lads. Aye. It's called the Low Lantern. And, well, it's actually kind of a disreputable
If you
place.
insist.
What do you need?
Welcome to the Low Lantern, my friends. I trust you will enjoy your stay and sample much of our lively fare. I see. I think if you listen to the background noise, you can hear what kind of place this is. I'll be quite simple, as much as I please before I leave tonight. Imagine your clientele's quite well off. Quite well off? If that was a poorly veiled attempt to inquire as to the wealth of our patrons, let me save you some time. We have a number of visitors who tend to tip rather heavily to protect those customers, and everyone else we employ a rather large number of guards. They stand ready to assist if a patron gets a touch too rowdy, as well as deal with any scoundrels that would attempt to sample the possessions of their fellow revelers. You're welcome to stay, but behave yourself. You'll be glad you did. Well, sadly we can't really sample much of things here. Game does not allow it. Boo! We are here for this level. Let's do a quick save here. This might be a tricky battle again.
If you insist.
Your life means nothing to me.
You've come here for some purpose, no? Tell you the secret. There is no purpose. Only entropy. Wondrous, sensuous entropy. My soul sister and I know entropy better than most. Perhaps we teach you some of its pleasures, no? My lady, it is my understanding that entropy is the degradation of matter and energy in the universe to an ultimate state of inert uniformity. If that is what your soul sister and you are prepared to exemplify with your heavenly bodies, I am quite intrigued and willing to lend mine to such experimentation. Yes, I have achieved a delightful proportion of philosophy and risque. But why did I even bother? I am sure a simple yes was sufficient. They are not accustomed to my level of sophistication in these barbaric lands. What's your name, woman? And what's this whole entropy crap you're going on about? Well, that's rather rude, Skizni. Can address the psycho women with the hot voices properly. I'm Desrestra, and she is Vaya. We are one with the void, and we know life has no meaning. Let us show you the entropic pleasures. It will delight you with its icy touch. Yes, show me pleasures you speak of. Hopefully they're not as painful as Swartsteel's pleasures. I'm quite interested. I'm sure it will be quite interesting, especially if you show us in the privacy of your bedroom. Oh, no need for a bedroom. We can show you here. Not many agree to the great void. They are afraid of but what is there to be afraid of? Life is hollow. Better to end it soon than endure the pain. Psychos! Kill!
Again you disturb me.
If it bleeds,
Hurry up!
kill it.
Let's see, we need to interrupt her casting. We failed.
You are
We have another solution then. We know she's there, so...
I don't want to talk.
Yes.
Oh, TX moves! Make way!
Do the tech illusion, we got her.
what is if I must?
I think this is going to be bad. Oh dear, confusion. That's not good.
What would you have me do?
She is tricky. Leave Edwin alone, you bitch!
Your wish? All right.
Now we just have to deal with Psycho Dwarf here. And hope he is not going to kill the commoners and reduce our... This is what I was afraid of.
It seems that this party isn't
There
as
goes our
pathetic as I
reputation.
first suspected.
And this is
TX is
hard
impressed
to
with this
recover
group.
it from.
You will continue to serve him once he rules.
I really think this party needs new leadership.
Now honestly you can live with this.
Hurry
Just
up!
let's live with this, that's fun.
All right.
So we're back at 5 reputation.
I like it here.
And what did we do this for? These gloves. These gloves set your strength to 18. We can identify them, I think. No, we've run out of identify spells. So we'll identify and equip that later. And then deal with those bounty hunters
What
that
would you have me
are
do,
after
well?
Telex's friend. I'm making like quotation marks here. So you doubt he's really your friend. So until then.